Hello, I'm Michael Fernando from Yeovil Rotary. First of all, I would like to thank Rory and the virtual conference team for the fantastic experience they've brought you today with this pioneering online event. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought immense challenges across the globe, and we're at the edge of seeing a world where we can start to have face-to-face interaction again. With this in mind, it gives me great pleasure to invite you to our in-person district conference in Plymouth on Saturday the 16th of October this year, 2021. Let's all meet again, as well as having an opportunity to meet others. In June 2018, I had the opportunity to attend the Rotary International Convention in Toronto. It was a fantastic experience where I got a feel for what Rotary does, not only supporting our local communities, but for the reach and influence it has across the globe. Our district conference committee wants people to share this experience. With this in mind, we are bringing the world to you in Plymouth. We have a number of inspirational speakers lined up from home and abroad. One of the keynote speakers at the Toronto Convention was Xavier Ramey, Chief Executive of Justice Informed, along with Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, Barbara Bush, the former First Lady of the United States, and the Princess Royal. Xavier gave what was widely acknowledged to be one of the most powerful, persuasive, and memorable speeches at the convention on building peace in our communities. In Toronto, he addressed over 24,000 people. Xavier has agreed to speak to us in person in Plymouth at our district conference.
Good morning. I'm sure a stadium this large can say it a little louder. Good morning. Thank you. My name is Xavier Ramey, and I bring you greetings from the wonderful city of Chicago, Illinois. There's my Rotarians. A city known the world over, but not always for the things we in Chicago would like for it to be known. You see, we have some unreconciled things. And from that city, and from my Rotary Club of Maywood Proviso, I'm here to speak about peace. And in that, I'm here to speak about love, and intentionality, and space making, and historical awareness, and hope. Everything that you need to build a foundation, these are the ingredients for peace. Now, all of those things are possible, but it's our job as Rotarians and as global citizens to make them probable.
A flagship program of Rotary is End Polio Now. For 35 years, Rotary has been one of the global leaders to pursue the eradication of polio. Today, wild polio is limited to 2 countries, Pakistan and Afghanistan. Aziz Memon is the Pakistan Rotary National Lead for Polio Eradication. He is also a global trustee of the Rotary Foundation, our charity. Aziz was taken blindfolded with no means of communication with the outside world and personally negotiated with the Taliban to try and persuade them to allow the vaccination of children in Taliban-controlled areas. Aziz is coming to see us in Plymouth.
Saturday, 11 o'clock in my office.
In Pakistan, Rotarian Aziz Memon has raised money and changed minds about polio eradication. The stakes are high and the challenges many. For example, provincial governments are in charge of health, but they're run by different political parties.
These political parties, they don't get along with each other. But for polio, we need to request them that please sit on one table and let's talk.
Aziz and his colleagues work to have all political parties agree to make polio eradication a part of their 2018 agenda. For the Rotarian and industrialist, strong personal relationships and remaining neutral have been critical.
For example, one political party was not sending their chief minister to the Prime Minister task force meeting. So I called the chairman of that party and I said, this meeting is for polio. You promised me. He came.
And the work has been dangerous as well. A few years ago, Taliban militants in one part of the country banned polio activities in exchange for an end to drone strikes. Aziz agreed to meet with the Taliban alone.
And I did not know that it would be such a risky thing. And I had to come there alone and without my cell phone. So it was scary, frightening. I did not change their mind, but I at least gave them the message that these children could be your own children. I have got just one agenda, that is to take care of the children and finish polio.
Aziz says he's committed until polio is gone for good.
Those days when my life was being threatened, at that time was always my prayer that I should live till I'm done with this. I will not stop. I will finish the disease.
Graham Cole, former chairman of Augusta Western Helicopters, now known as Leonardo, is come to speak to us about how industry can support our local communities. Dr. Aubrey Cunnington, a world-renowned researcher in paediatric infectious diseases from St Mary's Hospital in Paddington, where Sir Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, is coming to Plymouth to talk about combating polio and malaria. We shall also hear from Rotary Young Citizen Award winner, former Royal Marine Ben McBean, about recovering from stepping on a Taliban landmine in Afghanistan in 2008. Amongst others, Prince Harry, who flew home from Afghanistan on the same plane as Ben, describes him as a hero. We're going to hear from our local Rotarians, such as Doc Cretney, about how we are making a difference from home and abroad.
Hello everyone, my name is Eddie Farwell. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Children's Hospice Southwest. I'm speaking to you from my office at home, where I've been stuck for most of the year, probably like many of you have. 2020 has been the most horrendous of years, and everyone's life has been profoundly affected by this terrible pandemic. The effect that it's had on the children and families that this charity serves is profound.
We haven't forgotten about fun, and comedian Tony Hawks is come to Plymouth to tell us about how he travelled around Ireland with a fridge on his back for a bet, and how he played the Moldovan national tennis team. Come and join us in Plymouth in October. The details of our conference are on hungryplanet.com. Thank you.